Hi there, my name is Stanley from Team Deberoo, and in this video we are going to review the AdCash Push Ads platform. So let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are on the homepage of AdCash, and today we are going to review their Push Ads platform. And we're going to see if we can create a campaign using AdCash. But first things first, let's start on the homepage, see if we can get some information about their traffic, if they have specific geos that they have traffic for, or specific verticals that they specialize in. So let's check it out. So here we are at the homepage. And obviously we are the advertisers, so let's check. We have advanced targeting, anti-frauds technology, automated ROI optimization, conversion tracking, exclusive publisher and RTB supply, fast campaign creation, well, we'll see, self-serve platform, and real-time reporting. All right, so let's see what ad formats they have available. So we have pop under, interstitial, in-page push, which is what we are going to focus on today, native ads, banner ads, and Autotag. So Autotag is a pretty interesting one. It's the ultimate 3-in-1 solution and the future of website monetization. So basically what it does, this Autotag, is you will create a campaign that will launch on multiple ad formats. So it will be in-page push, as well as pop under and interstitial. All right, so that's a very interesting new traffic source, I almost want to call it. It's not a new traffic source, of course, it's just combining 3 different traffic sources into one campaign, but very interesting. I never ran anything like a Autotag, so quite interesting. We'll check it out another time, but in this video we are going to focus on the in-page push, of course, right here. So that is what we are going to focus on. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. All right, 200 million unique users per day, 12.1 million fraudulent traffic removed in 2020, and 250,000 conversions per day. All right, let's see. Cool. Let's just log in, and then we're gonna see if we can create a in-page push campaign. All right, let me log in here real quick and then we can get started. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so here we are inside the AdCash platform, and we are gonna go straight ahead to the button create a campaign, because that's what we want to do today. Alright, so we have the option between the Express campaign and the Advanced campaign. So the Express campaign is basically a quick setup, so it will take less time to set up your campaign and to launch your campaign. But with the Advanced campaign, you will get more settings and more targeting options. So for today we are going to focus on the Advanced campaign, but the Express campaign should be able to do the same thing faster. And if you want specific targeting that Advanced campaign has, then you can always make them later, I'm sure. All right, but we are going to create a Advanced campaign just because I want to have full control. All right, so first we have the campaign name, very straightforward. Just give your campaign a name. All right. Then we have the device type targeting. So are we going to run desktop, console, smartphone, tablet, and or other devices? Well, I'm going to turn that one off first. Let's just say we're going to do smartphone only. All right, next up is the geo targeting. So we can select specific countries, and right here at this box you will see the potential impressions per day. So right now we're at 20 million potential impressions per day, which is a very big reach. All right, so we're gonna tone it down a little bit, and we're gonna select a specific country that we want to run this campaign on. All right, so let's say we want to run in Argentina. All right, there we go. So now we only have 332 potential daily impressions. So this is also how you can check how much traffic there is available for a specific country, right? So if I would now delete this and say United States, it will probably be a little bit higher, I guess. Let's see. Yep, 2 million. All right, so this is how you can check the reach in that specific country of AdCash, which is quite nice. All right, let's just leave it like it is. Next up. All right. So right here, you basically select the specific ad formats that you want to use. So they're currently all selected. We're not going to do that. So we're going to deselect native. We're going to deselect display. We're going to deselect pop under. And we're going to deselect interstitial. All right. Allow traffic from new supply sources. That is fine. I want to turn that on. We don't have a whole lot of potential daily impressions. Only 86,000 left. So if we want to create a push campaign in the United States, then perhaps it is not enough traffic around for this specific campaign. All right. So if we're going to do more targeting, then it's going to be even lower, most likely. But we're just going to go for it, all right? For this one, we're just going to go for it, but you want to make sure that you have enough reach. Otherwise, if your reach is not big enough, then if your campaign starts to become successful and you want to scale, there is no more traffic to buy. So then you would need to scale to a different ad exchange, right? So then you need to buy traffic from somewhere else, which is okay, but I prefer personally to be able to scale inside my campaign with the same ad exchange, but that's going to be tough if we don't have a whole lot of reach. All right, for now, let's just continue. User interests, so we can select or deselect specific interests. Be careful though, don't be too specific, especially if you already don't have a whole lot of potential daily impressions, because if you unselect it all, then it will obviously stay the same. All right, well, whatever, we just leave it all on for now, but you can do some user interest. For example, if you have a gambling offer, then obviously you want gambling in there, right? Next up, website categories. So what category should the website be in? So on what kind of websites do you want to run your in-page push? That's basically the question, right? So an arts and entertainment section. It all depends on the specific offer that you have and if it matches with the website and their audience, of course. You could definitely use this to do a little bit more specific targeting. However, I would be careful around this because it's very easy to make assumptions based on interest, and we do not want to make assumptions, all right? So definitely use it, check it out, see how you can use it for your specific campaign with your vertical. However, be careful and don't be too specific as we still want enough reach. Next up is the device. So let's see how this works. All right. So here we have the operating system name and version. So we can exclude or target only specific operating systems and versions. And right here we can say iOS, for example. And then we can select the specific versions that we want to either exclude or target. Right, so for example, let's say iOS 14.4, apply targeting rule. All right, and now the reach has gone down with about 30,000 users. All right, so here it is, iOS 14.4.x is excluded. All right, so that's how you use the operating system targeting. Next up is the browser name and version, so it works exactly the same. If you want to skip out on Opera, just select Opera. There's a lot of Opera, by the way. I didn't know that. But Opera desktop, well, we're not doing it on desktop, but let's say Opera mobile, right? And then we exclude that. And all right, so now it's excluded. So it works exactly the same, and the browser language as well. So for the browser language, I'm going to use the target only, and the language needs to be set on English. All right. About 10,000 users we lost there. But if you're living in the United States and you do not have your browser language set on English, then it's very much possible that you do not speak well enough English. All right. I'm not saying that that's always the case. I'm saying that it's more likely. All right. Otherwise, you would not set your browser language to another language. All right. So that's why I like to exclude them, to make sure that the audience that I reach can definitely read and understand my English ads. All right. Next up is content. So first we have domain. Let's see, exclude target only. So we can exclude or target specific domains right here, the same way as we did right here. URL keywords, zone list, and traffic restriction. Do not allow adult traffic or do allow adult traffic. All right, so we're gonna leave it as is right now. All right, and next up the connection. So the connection type, do we want to exclude or target only Wi-Fi or carrier, etc. Dial up. And then right here we have the organizations and ISPs that we can exclude and target as well. So for example, AT&T should be in here. There we go. So now we can exclude AT&T if we have specific data that tells us that we should, right? So we're going to collect that data first before we start targeting on those specifics. Let's press next. All right, so the creatives. So here we are. We're going to select In-Page Push. Creative URL. So this is going to be your campaign URL. I'm just going to put Deberoo here for now. But you want to enter your campaign URL here. And then we have the title. So AdCash gives us 30 characters for our title. So let's just call it headline 1. And for the description, we get 40 characters. All right. And then we need an icon, of course. So the icon, basically the standard size, 192 by 192. Let's open up Canva. And just get ourselves a design with the right dimensions. All right. Perfect. Let's download this. All right. And we're going to upload that right here. All right. Perfect. Looks good. Save creative. Don't forget to save it. All right, so now the creative is right here. And if we want, we can create another one right here. All right, so maybe with a different headline or with a different icon. And then once you have added all the creatives that you want to use for this specific campaign, then we can press next. All right. Weekly distribution, we're going to do 24/7, but we can do custom as well, from a specific time to a specific time and on specific days. But I like to generate some data on the dates and times that work best for my specific campaign. So I do not like to optimize on this part straight away. So we're going to catch a little bit of data on the 24/7, and then if it shows specific signals that we should or should not run on specific days or times, that is the time I start optimizing on the schedule. So for now, we're going to leave it right here. Then we have the total campaign budget. So right now it's set on unlimited, but if you want, you can set your campaign budget right here. And then we have the campaign scheduling. So I think this is start date, end date. All right, let's check. Yeah, so it's start date, end date. Can we turn this off again? Nope. All right, good to know. Okay, that's a bit strange. Oh, right here, perfect. All right. Campaign status after validation. So after your ads have been approved, do you want your campaign to go live straight away? Then select active here. If you want it to go to paused first and activate your account manually by yourself, then you want to have it set on paused. Next up is the bids. So they have CPM, CPC, or CPA target. If you're a more advanced media buyer, you might want to use the CPA target or CPC. However, if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, I would recommend you to use the CPM bidding type. Next up is the frequency capping. So how many times can one single user see your ads in a single day or in a certain time frame? Basically, you can set the time frame yourself. So right now it's set to limit to 1 impression every 24 hours. We can change this to minutes or days, which is very nice. So what I like to do is 2 for every 24 hours. But we can also say we want to do 1 every 12 hours, right? Same thing. But we're going to do it on 2 on 24. And do we want to apply this to the device or to the IP address? If we do it to IP address, it means that perhaps their roommate might not receive our ad because their other roommate already received it. All right? So that might be the case with IP address. However, if we put it on device, we might have the case where one user sees our ad on their phone, then goes to their laptop and sees our ad again. All right? Not in this case because we turned laptop off, but just as a matter of an example. So do you want to apply this frequency capping to an IP address or a device? I'm just going to leave it on device for now. Choose whether you want to set up 3 bids per country according to traffic performance quality bids or 1 bid per country. All right. So let's see how this works. So we have basically quality tier 1 bid, quality tier 2 bid, and quality tier 3 bid. So this is probably, right, so this is high performing traffic but low volume, average performing traffic, average volume, and low performing traffic with high volume. So we can select 1 bid for the complete country for all the traffic that we receive, or we can select specific bids for these different qualities of traffic. All right, so let's do average bid. What do we get? Average bid. No, we do not get an average bid. Oh, right, here's the average. All right. So this would be the average bid, 4 cents for the quality tier 2 as well as the quality tier 3, and 10 cents for the quality tier 1. All right. Now let's see what the, okay, so the average for 1 bid per country is also 10 cents. So then I'm going to go with 3 bids because I still have that 10 cents. So I'm not paying more for the high quality traffic. However, if I receive low quality traffic, I'm only paying less. So I'm saving a little bit of money this way. However, it could be, of course, that my reach is a little bit less as well. So we need to keep a close eye out. But we're going to go with this, these settings for now. So let's say save changes. Perfect, those are saved. And next up are the cappings. So right here we have the daily budget. What amount of euros, in this case, do you want to spend each and every day as long as your campaign is live? Let's say 300. All right. Daily impressions, and we can set a cap on the daily impressions. So how many daily impressions is the cap for every single day? I don't like to use this. I don't care about the daily impressions, especially not if I have already set my daily budget as in spent. So I'm good on that. I do like this option, spread budget throughout the day. So what happens when you do not check this box? Then basically AdCash will say, okay, so we have a budget of $300. The day just started, so let's try to spend it all. All right? So then in the first couple of hours of the day, it will try to spend your complete daily budget because it's your daily budget and we're trying to spend it. All right? However, if it completes the spending, that means that for the rest of the day, you do not get any data, which means that after 4 or 5 days, perhaps you have a lot of data in the hours of midnight to 4 o'clock, since that is when your budget kicks in. But after that, you don't have any data at all. So to prevent that, they give you this option right here, spread budget throughout the day. And what it will do is exactly what it says it will do. It will spread your budget more out. So you will have more equally divided budget over the different hours in a day. Let's save this camping. Perfect, it's right here. All right. And let's click on next. All right, so this is the summary. Looks all good. So smartphone, in-page push. So right here you can basically check all your settings to make sure you did not make any mistakes. And as soon as we're done with checking it, we just click on create a campaign, and the campaign is successfully created. So that is how you create a in-page push campaign using AdCash. Very nice platform indeed. I do think it's unfortunate that they don't have classic push, but hey, what you're gonna do about it? They do have a lot of different ad formats, so it might be a very good platform to scale your campaign once it's profitable to different ad formats, all right? So it tries to make that very easy, which is very, very nice. A lot of targeting options, so overall a pretty good platform. Not a whole lot of traffic in the specific country that we checked for this specific campaign, but it's always gonna change for different countries and different verticals. So I suggest that you check whether they have traffic available for your specific campaign and see if it's a good fit for that campaign. All right, so that is gonna be it for this AdCash review. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck and have fun with it. And I will catch you next time. So till then, peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.